welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead you? Who'd have thought they'd lead you? Back here where we need you. Back here where we need you. Yeah, they tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, man, how you doing? You good? I know you like that. You doing good? I know you like that. How long you been back, man? I see the names have all changed since I've been around, but the game ain't the same since I left out.
Boom. Yo,
my
You
man.
back, son.
Look at you.
look at you, son.
Mr. Corey Marshall.
Mr. Jaye Tola.
How you doing, young brother?
Doing well, brother?
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm
Dude,
glad
I'm so excited.
to be heard.
I'm so excited. Glad to be heard.
Glad to be heard.
Word.
Word.
Glad you're able to be heard.
I'm glad that we able to be glad to be doing something.
Season 2, baby.
Off the pad.
Welcome. Hey, dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm like, I got that exciting, nervous kind of feeling.
Yeah. It's like that I had too much coffee and caffeine, but I didn't have any coffee or caffeine.
I don't even know what that means. Like, we're
It's
starting
just like
off with,
I'm like jittery and like I'm ready to like get this show started. Like it's just like I'm like amped.
dude, I'm like
I'm like
scratching.
shaking, right?
I'm
You see me
scratching,
shaking?
and I ain't even got no itch.
Do you hear me shaking?
Do I hear you
Yeah,
shaking?
do you hear me shaking?
Are you
Because
like,
I'm the people listening to the show.
are you an
like,
earthquake
can
man?
you hear me shaking?
I don't think people can hear you shaking.
You don't hear that?
No,
All right, never mind.
you must be in space.
I'm shaking.
You must, where sound doesn't travel. Shout
there's
out
no
to
air.
season 1.
Yeah.
I forgot what episode that was. But nah, that's cool. Look, good to see you, dude.
Yeah, man. Likewise, man.
Normally, on each of our episodes, we try to, to catch up for the week and how the week been.
It's
But it's
many
been
weeks
Yeah.
to catch up. It's gonna be a couple podcasts, man, to catch up. So
Yeah, we probably do a whole podcast just catching up, and we're not going to do that.
yeah. So you just gotta. I got most of my stuff, man. Our off season posted on Facebook. So like
Okay.
all my moments are on Facebook.
How do they
man.
find you on Facebook?
Corey Marshall, I think. I don't know. I think I'm gonna. I think that's my name. It's
You're
Corey
not
Marshall.
sure who you are.
I mean, I am Corey Marshall
Did you come back? You came back from season 1 with a different identity.
with a different identity now, because I don't know if it's like Silver Mike 101 or if you type in Corey Marshall on Facebook, I'm pretty sure I will come up because I'm like the most famous Corey Marshall on Facebook. I think.
I don't know if that is true or not, but we will have our analysts check that data.
Yeah, just have them do it. If you listen to the show, just search for Corey Marshall on Facebook, and hopefully my name comes up. If not, check again.
Well, indeed, my off season is also written all over Facebook and
Written
Twitter.
all over your Facebook.
Word.
You don't have to say
Is
your
that-
word.
Is that Carter?
Nah, that's who sings that? Written all over your face. You don't have to say a word.
I don't know.
Just smile, just smile.
But
just
my name is
smile,
Jaye
smile
Toler.
for me.
JAYETOLER.
J-A.
So you can check out my off season activities on social media.
All over the place. All over the place.
But I'll give you a quick couple of highlights though. I had a good Christmas. Blah blah blah. So I was trying to speed through it.
Yeah, blah blah blah. That's sped through at all.
Yeah. Well, I got to shout out to my girlfriend because we
Blah blah blah.
we spent Christmas together. So
What's up?
in New York, we had a good time.
Oh.
That was Christmas. My New Year's was
Deep pockets.
great. We spent New Year's together.
Mhm.
That was cool. That was good. Blah blah blah.
That's what's up, man. Well, just to catch you up on my Christmas, I spent alone. Blah blah blah.
Did you make that sweater you got on?
Yo, what sweater? Why you hating on my sweater, man? This is
I wish
actually.
y'all could see this. He got
What's the tag? What's the tag say? What's the tag say? What's the tag?
It says self-knitted by Corey Marshall.
No, what's the tag say? I know it got an S in there. I know it got an S in there.
Yeah, so does self-knitted has an S in it. I don't know if you know how to spell.
Read the tag. What's the tag?
Read the tag. It says Sean John.
Sean John, son.
Knitted himself.
Sean John, son. So, you know, it's a pretty nice sweater. It's a pretty nice sweater.
Yeah, it's a pretty knitted sweater.
Yeah. It is different. It is different. That's the only reason why I purchased it. I was like, yo, nobody has a sweater like this. It's almost like a sponge.
Like a lowercase V-neck. It's not a long V. It's a short V.
Definitely a lowercase V. That's the only thing I don't like about it. I probably got to wear like a collared shirt with it rather than what I got. But I just threw it on.
It looks good, brother. I'm glad to see you. It looks good. Looks good on you.
So you just never mind my
what you had to do
my Christmas or my New Year's. You just had to get to my sweater. You know, that's what I did in off season. I brought this sweater during the off season. This sweater sums up everything that I didn't tell you. So fill in the blanks.
You said you spent Christmas alone. What you got
Christmas
for New Year's?
Alone. New Year's, I was in California, son.
Oh yeah, you had the show.
The New Year's shows. Working with Rodman. Shout out to Rodman. Those were very fun. But you know what? I'm upset. Cause during
tell
the
us
New
why
Year's
you mad, son. Tell us why you mad.
All right, son. During the New Year's shows, they was gonna it's the West Coast, so they was gonna play both New Year's, like the East Coast 12 o'clock New Year's.
Oh, you mean watching it on TV?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I was excited for. I was excited for the East Coast New Year's to begin. Like, I wanted to watch the ball drop in New York. I was excited for that because I'm an East Coast. My body is East Coast. So you mean
before? Because it would have been 9 o'clock p.m.
Yeah. So they was going to watch it at 9 o'clock because it's East Coast New Year's.
Right. I follow.
That's the one I was looking forward to because I am East Coast. I'm like, yes, I'm East Coast. I want to follow the ball drop. I didn't even know California had a New Year's because whatever, they're late. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
Yeah. So how about they had it on the wrong channel?
They were showing what? They had New Year's on the wrong channel?
They had New Year's on the wrong channel.
So at 9 o'clock, y'all didn't see the ball drop in New York.
I didn't see the ball drop in New York at all. A commercial came on on West Coast time, whatever, at 8:58. 8:58 commercial came on. Cool. We thinking it's gonna come back on. 9:02, it cuts back in and somebody singing the song.
No Happy New Year's,
no Happy New Year's,
celebration,
nothing, no ball drops, nothing. Like, well, my bottom lip dropped because I was pouting. That's about it. It's a laugh break. Because I said no balls dropped. The ball didn't drop. I mean, no balls dropped. Well, they probably fell, but I didn't see any balls drop.
The ball did drop. You just didn't see it.
I didn't see the ball drop.
I saw it.
You saw the ball
with
drop?
With my 2 eyes. I didn't see the balls drop.
Yeah, so that was my New Year. So I was upset about that. And I was feeling some type of way. That I missed the New York ball drop. But I got a chance to see the Cali one, whatever, West Coast ball.
Well, that still sounds fun, brother.
Yeah, it was cool. It was definitely different. I never experienced New Year's on the West Coast, whatever. So it was good.
Word up.
Yep. Other than that, everything is well, man. I'm excited for the season of Off the Pad. We got a gang of listeners, man, and the followers have been picking up, and I am so excited.
Thank you.
Yes, can't say thank you enough.
We love you.
I love you more. Well, we love you more.
How you gonna say you love?
Yeah, that's just messed up. It is almost redundant because you said we love you, then I said I love you more.
Yeah, what kind of crap is that?
That's
disassociating yourself from.
That's kind of like the parents telling the kids we love you, then the mother saying I love you more. Yeah.
Y'all like how Corey referred to himself as the mother, because that's how it goes. If anybody is daddy and mommy, I am the daddy. Say it, Corey.
This thing ain't gonna be in the podcast. Whatever, son. I was just saying,
don't say something now. Don't try to switch up the
maybe the sweater threw me
relationships.
off. Maybe the sweater threw me off a little bit. Whatever.
Dude, it's real good to see you. I miss you, brother.
Likewise, man.
No doubt. catching up. We talked a couple times, but just seeing each other face to face, doing this
We've
OTP
seen each
thing.
other, yeah, but we just didn't do OTP stuff.
Yeah,
But we had a couple meetings, but it wasn't like sit down.
but it was so spread out.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. It just
No
feels
doubt, no
good. Y'all about to get entertained, man. We got some exciting things in season 2 coming at you guys. Especially if you heard season 1, then I think you'd appreciate how we're gonna continue this off the pad train that we're riding
The
or
OTP
driving.
tradition.
And if you haven't listened to anything in season 1, stop and go back and listen to no, I'm joking.
But thank you. If you catch it now, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah. It's just always good to see where it started, where it's going.
And the break was good too,
Really?
because it gave people a chance to catch up on the old episodes too. Somebody hit me up and they let me know that. They was just like, I got a chance to catch up on some of the old episodes, so that was cool. So thank y'all for being interested even.
As always, if you got anything you want to say or you want to hear over an episode, make sure you hit us up, Facebook, Twitter, or email. It's offthepadpodcast@gmail.com is the email. And we're on Twitter as Off the Pad. We're on Facebook, Off the Pad.
Off the pad.
Yep. I'm not sure what that was, but that is all right. You want to go ahead and get
Hey,
show started?
let's get it.
Greetings, and welcome to Season 2 of Off the Pad Podcast. The podcast serving you non-stop funny without interruption. Now sit back, relax, clock out, and get ready for the best moments of your day.
Yo, this comedian Rod Man, and you rolling, you listening, you in the zone with my man, Jaye Tola and Corey Marsha. Off the Pad, baddest podcast on this side of the universe. You heard it from me, Rod Man.
Why, thank you, Rob Man. I could not have said it better myself. Thank you to the following people for providing today's topics: Cameron Gilbert, J.C. Cox, Michelle Robinson, Larissa Willis, Randolph Fitz, Anna Menace, Keisha Marks, Patrick Rains, Hank Brennan. Now without further ado, I present to you two of the funniest whippersnappers around, Jaye Tola and Corey Marshall.
What's up? We're back.
Hey, we ain't go nowhere.
Hey, what's up with the hey?
Hey, that's my excited. Hey, so we about to do something sweet. Did you just hear the guy?
Yeah. That's a nice touch. I like that little British accent. That's a British accent, right?
It's a British accent,
Okay.
indeed. I messed up.
It sounds regal.
saying British, but the British.
It sounds regal.
British, regal.
Yeah, that's what I said. Regal.
Oh, I think you said regal.
Regal. That's what I said.
All right,
It sounds regal.
all right. I didn't hear you.
You didn't hit a G?
Nah, I heard a C.
Regal.
Regal.
No, regal with a G. Regal.
I got
Sounds
you now.
regal.
Yeah,
I
nah,
see what you're saying. Okay. Regal. I was just pronouncing the G very hard. Regal.
I got you.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, but I like the dude. His voice was cool, and
His voice is cool. Yeah, it's pretty dope voice.
yeah.
We should keep him. We're going to keep him.
Yeah, well, we got to give him a name.
Well, I don't know. I can't think of a name now. I like Alfred, of course, but I mean, we can't use Alfred.
Everybody use Alfred.
No.
What was Alfred on? Was that on Batman?
That's Batman's dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't use Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Jeffrey. Or
You-
Vincent.
You
or
know his
Giles.
last name was actually Butler.
Jeffrey Butler?
In
Who we talking about?
The Fresh Prince, his name was Jeffrey Butler.
Oh, I didn't know that.
His last name was actually Butler. And
Yeah.
he was the butler, obviously. But whatever, yeah. Hey, listeners, if you got some suggestions for some names for that guy, let us know. That would be cool.
Yeah, because we got Jasmine. Dang, Jasmine.
Yeah. She ain't going nowhere.
I know, but I missed her words already.
Well, without further ado, let's get the topics. Let's hear her voice in here.
Boom.
Round 1. Speed topics. Favorite books.
I don't read.
That's not a good thing.
I shouldn't confess this.
I don't know how to make it this far in the podcast with the co-host not being able. Man, you know what? That explains a lot because you sure didn't read the contracts.
I'm able to read, you buffoon. I just don't. Actually, my favorite books: Encyclopedia Brown.
The old school joint? Encyclopedia Brown.
Yeah, I read tons of those, and 2 Judy Blume books, Super Fudge, and I forgot the name of the other one. But I mean, I read them all between the ages of 7 and 11.
I was about to bust out laughing when you said Judy Blume books, because when you said Judy Blume, I was thinking about what's the book that the girls read when they start their.
Yes, she made one of those.
Oh, see, okay.
Yeah,
that
is her.
That's like the only book that I remember from Judy.
Why
Blume.
would you read it?
I was wondering why did you read it? No. Or when I say remember, like I don't remember reading it. I'm just saying it's the only book that I recall that she wrote.
How many pages did it have?
I don't know.
Like, yes, you sound like you know everything about
7?
this book.
I mean, I don't know how many days is it supposed to. I don't know. A page for each day. I don't know.
She is the person. She made a whole lot of books, and some of them were like real controversial because they thought they were too adulty for kids. Like that was one of them. But no, the one Super Fudge was like a real kid.
I didn't know she wrote Super Fudge. For some reason, it slipped my mind. Remember Scholastic News? Did you have that?
I was on it.
What?
I was on the Scholastic News.
What you mean you was on the Scholastic News?
I was Scholastic standard at my elementary school, and I made the Scholastic News of Richmond.
I just threw. I don't even know what that is. Like Scholastic News of Richmond. Like that must be something that they made up because they didn't have the real Scholastic News.
I just made it up.
Oh, this guy. Jai's back in season 2 with the fibs.
I actually was Scholastic standout at my elementary school. But we didn't
so says the guy that started off the topic with, I can't read. I don't read books.
I said, I don't read, you buffoon. I'm going to keep calling you buffoon the rest of this episode.
I'm going to hate this episode. Buffoon is just the most dumbest word ever, yo. But anyway.
Scholastic News.
Scholastic News, it was this company and you order books. Like it came like we did in elementary school. They had like a whole bunch of books, and like each month, or you order books, and then they would set up. Oh, our school set up at a library, and then we would like take a day and we go in the library and actually purchase books.
You had to buy books from the library in the school.
Yep. When it was,
you couldn't check them out. You couldn't just rent them.
No. It's a whole different joint. It wasn't like the school book libraries. The school library books. You're confusing me on this topic.
I'm not doing anything.
It wasn't the books that the school sold. Scholastic News is a book company, and they had like a lot of the Judy Blume books and like the it's like whatever the children on it. They had a whole lot of books and they sold it to kids.
That didn't even sound right.
They did.
I got a whole bunch of books and I'm selling it to kids.
They hustled books to kids.
Then I sold it to the parents, to the teachers, to the faculty.
The kids, we got the money from the parents.
Come here, little John. You want to read this Encyclopedia Brown book?
Like that. Okay, yo, all right, speaking of pull up in the black van, remember Sweet Pickles?
Yeah.
The books, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you remember the van?
Yeah.
Did you ever see the van?
Yeah.
I never saw the van. You lucky, yo.
I'm lying.
Come on, dude. Like,
I have no idea what you're talking about. Who knows what Sweet Pickles are? Like,
son,
that is a condiment.
Son, no, it's a book company. Sweet Pickles, and the commercial goes, Sweet Pickles. Never mind, I'm not gonna sing the song, but
dude, don't you ever do that again. Like, we will end season 2 on episode
ended with
1.
Sweet Pickles and first topic. Nah, Sweet Pickles was like the like children's book, like the best children's book
for
ever.
Who? For buffoons.
Yo,
I'm not
you
tired of that
you about to
buffoonery.
get a lot of people upset, son.
Really? You think Sweet Pickles was that popular?
It was. First of all, if I heard of it, it's popular. I mean, because they didn't just advertise to Corey Marshall. You know what I'm saying? They advertised to everybody. Maybe it was a northern book company or whatever.
It had to be. That didn't reach Virginia.
But anyway, it had like a whole bunch of like, characters, whatever. And like in the commercial, the kids be looking out the window, and the Sweet Pickles van, this van will roll up. It's called a Sweet Pickles van, and the characters will come out and they bring the books to the kids.
Hold on, son. Hold on. There's a van coming to kids with the words Sweet Pickles. Nah, son.
Sweet Pickles.
Nah, son. Like, you don't do that.
Yo, well,
that
Google
is not
it.
a kid.
Google
No,
it.
I'm not gonna Google. You know what
Google
happens?
Sweet Pickles.
Do not Google Sweet Pickles.
Google
for kids.
Hold on, you got
Google
maybe you
Sweet-
got to do complete the sentence. Google
Sweet Pickles for kids.
No.
Chil-
Sweet Pickle books,
Children's van.
children's books,
No,
Sweet Pickles.
Children's van called Sweet Pickles for kids.
But anyway, those are like the best books, y'all. And they had like a whole bunch of characters in there. and
What
everything.
kind of stuff were they about? I think everybody knows Encyclopedia Brown. Everybody knows.
You know what?
Superfly.
I know Encyclopedia. I can't remember anything about Encyclopedia Brown. Was that a detective?
Yeah, he was a boy detective.
Okay, I know about Encyclopedia Brown.
Exactly.
Boring.
That wasn't boring. I used to solve all the cases
Man,
before
what about
I
the
got
Hardy
to the
Boys?
end of the book.
What about the Hardy Boys?
Why you keep coming up with these names? The Sweet Pickles,
You
for
never-
Children's Van, the Hardy Boys.
You never heard
What
the
kind
Hardy
of
Boys,
stuff
son?
are you watching?
The Hardy
Are
Boy
you
Mysteries,
reading?
man.
No,
Come on,
that's
son.
not a mystery. I don't know what that is about.
The Hardy Boy Mysteries. Those were like the top books. What about
That was not.
Okay, all right. Well, if you have not heard of this, then we're just going to the next topic.
I'm
have
ready.
you heard of the Choose Your Own Adventure books?
Nope.
Jaya, you gotta be joking.
I am not. This is not a joke. This is not a drill soldier. This is for
The
real.
Choose Your Own Adventure books. You start reading a book, and then like,
How you
something-
gonna you making your own book?
yeah. Well, no, the books are
You reading
just,
it and then you think of what's on the next page.
Nah. No. So you read up to a point, and they give you options, and they say, "Do you want this to happen, or that to happen?" And if you want this to happen, you turn to such and such page, and you continue the story. And then when you get to a certain point, it says, "Do you want this to happen, or that to happen?" And you pick what you want to happen, and you turn to the page that tells you that you continue reading. It's called Choose Your Own Adventure books.
That sounds interestingly structured.
It was dope.
I've never read any one of those books.
Okay. Those are pretty good books. I wonder if they still make them. But you can Google that along with Sweet Pickles.
I'm not Googling Sweet Pickles or Hardy Boys.
Sweet Pickle.
But
no,
I'll Google
not
the last
Honey
one.
Boys. Hardy Boys.
Hardy Boys, Honey Boys.
This is like that's a
Whatever.
totally different book. I
They-
never read Honey Boys.
They sound like they mean the same thing.
Paul McCartney.
Kanye West got the song, the new
Yeah.
song out now. Paul McCartney's on it, and so like a lot of the people that are young was there was a lot of tweets saying, "Yo,
Oh.
Kanye West,
Yeah.
he's helping out this new cat Paul McCartney."
He's about to make Paul McCartney a star. and
Yeah,
all.
yeah,
I did hear. I did
yeah.
see some hoopla about that on social media.
Yeah,
So what are my thoughts? I guess.
I guess they're asking, how come people or the young cats don't really know about Paul McCartney?
Well, first of all, Paul McCartney is twice a star as Kanye.
If
Is-
you want to say twice, that's like a very small number, but
Okay, no, fair enough. Fair enough.
It's like huge. Like,
Fair enough.
yeah.
But I guess in a sense is like how why would these young people know Paul McCartney?
Well, honestly, he's with the Beatles, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the biggest probably rock group ever.
When was the last time you heard a Beatles song?
The other day. it
When was
in
the
a
last
commercial.
time a Beatles? When was the last time the Beatles came out with a song?
What?
There's a reason
they
why.
Can't.
I said it. There's a reason why. There's a disclaimer there.
Yeah. Well,
But that's my point.
okay.
Like people that are 23 and under, why would they have heard a Beatles song? It's not like they're in rotation on the radio.
Actually, there are a lot of Beatles songs on rotation in the radio. They probably know them when they hear them. But
On
they
what
probably
radio
just,
station?
No, okay, well, here's the thing. A lot of people, they probably do hear Beatles songs, but they don't maybe associate Paul McCartney with the Beatles. I think, like, a lot of the young people know who the Beatles are, but they may not know who Paul McCartney is. I keep saying
It's Paul McCartney.
McCartney, but I keep saying McCartney.
Right.
But the
I was
TH
like,
there.
wait.
It's just-
I was like, who? do you know
maybe
who
I don't
it
know
is?
who Paul McCartney is.
Yeah, but my
He
thing
wrote
is,
the Sweet Pickles theme song.
my thing is, I'm 30. I'll go ahead and put my age out there for you guys. I'm about to be 31, by the way. My birthday's coming up. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know a Beatles song.
Come on, son.
I'm
you
not
know
ashamed to
Beatles
say that. I can't name a Beatles song. If a Beatles song were to come on, I couldn't say, "Oh, that's the Beatles." I know Paul McCartney. I know John Lennon only through trivia games.
songs. Okay.
I don't know them like I grew up with them. I don't know them like I listened to them. I don't know them either. Had I not played a trivia game in my life where John Lennon or Paul McCartney weren't topics or answers, I would be in the same boat as these people under 20. I'm not ashamed because I don't listen to the Beatles.
John Lennon?
I don't listen to John Lennon either.
I mean, why?
But he was part of the Beatles.
I mean, I know you don't like listen to John Lennon, but I mean,
I only know he was there because of trivial games. That's what I just said. Ask a 70-year-old Caucasian person
I
who,
think just ask a 70-year-old
who Rakim is. And
okay.
And I bet you they don't know, but you ask.
They probably will profile somebody. There he goes right there. See him. There goes Rakim.
Is that the boy who robbed me?
I was looking for him.
But everybody that's ever heard of rap in the black community knows Rakim.
Maybe that's new generation. A lot of new generation probably never heard of Rakim though.
I doubt it.
No, dude, I'm serious.
I bet you the same group of people that don't know Paul McCartney, I bet you they do know Rakim.
I don't know. That's a good debate. That's a good debate and a good poll.
Let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
If maybe every person won't know Rakim, but a friend of theirs in their same demographic would know Rakim. I have a exclusively selective choice when it comes to music, movies,
Or reading. People that talk and never listen.
Well,
I understand, but exactly what you're talking about.
are you gonna let me
Because
talk?
there's like sometimes people they just keep going over it. They don't really understand what you're talking about. They just talking. They're responding.
I think it takes a special person to be able to talk and never listen. Because where are you getting your retorts and responses, and where are you getting your information from to respond to if you don't listen? So I don't like that question.
People who talk and never listen.
You know what I hate more than that though?
What's that?
I hate people who listen and never talk. More than I hate people that talk and never listen. I mean, I think they're both annoying, you know, and everybody can have their ups and downs about either one.
I can see that.
But I used to date this girl, and she was super boring.
Did you know she could talk though? Maybe she couldn't talk.
She could talk.
Okay.
Because that's how I met her.
Okay.
But she was super boring. Like when we hang out, it'll just be me talking. If we
Maybe
go out
you
to
was
eat,
boring. Did you think about that?
well, I was the dude that was always talking. But then it was my time to listen. I'd be listening, and then she still wasn't saying nothing. So we'd just be listening at each other.
You know, maybe she has a podcast, and she's saying the same thing about you. Just like, you know what? I dated this dude who talked so much.
Absolutely. You know what her podcast would sound like? It would sound like this. Exactly. She would just be quiet. He would have a silent podcast.
Thank you for tuning in to the Silent Podcast. The moment of silence shall begin.
And then that'd be it.
Just be ruffling papers.
59 minutes later.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, that was so boring. I'd rather someone who just talked me to death.
I can't stand it.
I can't stand it either, but I'm just picking the worst of two. What is it? The lesser of two evils.
The lesser of the evil? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd rather have somebody to talk. No, I'd rather have somebody to listen and not talk. 'Cause at least I know they're listening and paying attention. Rather than somebody just talking. That can get on my nerves.
But do you think you can have somebody just listen all the time and you be the one talking all the time?
I don't have to. No, I don't have to talk all the time. I talk when I feel like talking. You know what I mean? It's not like it's like a speed. You know, the movie Speed. Like if the bus slows down, the bus blows up. You know what I'm saying? It's not like if I stop talking, she's gonna blow up or nothing like that. So I mean, I don't. She don't talk. I don't talk either. That's like the best relationship in the United States of America.
You know, But when someone else is always talking, then you don't have to listen because they're not expecting you to listen and they're not waiting for your response. So they can be talking, and I'll just play.
But then they're going to keep talking about, are you listening to me? They're like, oh, my God. And then it's just more problems if they're always talking and you're listening because you're going to get caught not listening. And it's going to put you in a bad predicament. But if a person never talks, then I don't have to talk either. I'm just going to enjoy the presence. And then if they hear what I'm saying, okay. And then whenever they want to eat, I guess they'll say food, feed me or something. Don't just point, lady. I mean, you're 37 years old. What do you want? Point to her belly. What? You got gas? What's going on?
Yeah, but on a real note, people stop doing that. Don't listen and not talk. Don't talk and not listen. Conversation works two ways. It's a two-way street. You listen and talk at appropriate times. Dietola out.
The new fad among teens, not brushing teeth.
Is that a fad for real, or
I don't know, but
is it just a common occurrence?
But these are probably the same teens that don't know who Paul McCartney is.
But yeah, that's trifling.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's a style, or maybe it's probably an upset parent that their child is probably not brushing their teeth, I guess.
Yeah, that's something I can't even get my hands around. I don't understand. What do you mean you're not brushing your teeth and that's a fad? Like people are like, yo man, I'm gonna sag my pants. I'm gonna get these new Jordans. Yeah, I'm gonna put down my toothbrush. That doesn't fit. That doesn't fit in the same. I don't. If that's a fad, that's a sad fad.
I'm gonna get the new Jordan. I'm gonna wait till this toothpaste expire. I'm never gonna use it.
Did you just hear what I started to do?
What?
I started to rap or rhyme by mistake. That's a sad fad.
It's a sad fad.
If it's a fad, that's a sad fad. You're listening to Off the Pad.
It's a sad fad listening to Off the Pad. All these people that brush their teeth they never had.
I bet you their breath smell real bad.
And after they do it, I'm real glad.
That's all I got.
Because he tried to rhyme off the pad.
Ba-doom ching.
Ba-boom.
Yeah, brush your teeth, kids.
And drink your Ovaltine.
Stay in school.
Stay in school. It's like a public service announcement. Brush your teeth, kids.
And when dentists tell you, just like when doctors say to do something, dentists say to do something, you should do it because they're not saying it to make you come back. If you floss, you'd have less visits at the dentist. Just like if you ate healthy, you'd have less prescriptions that you have to pay for at the doctor.
Like if you ate an apple a day?
I don't think it'll keep the doctor away, but it might make you healthier. I
want an apple. I want an apple.
I've been eating a lot of apples recently.
I want to eat 10 apples a day.
But I do floss regularly.
And floss my teeth.
We got to use a rope. You sound so fat.
I'm going to eat the rope. I thought it was spaghetti.
This looked like a Twizzler.
I thought it was spaghetti Twizzler. And then I'm flossing my teeth with Twizzlers.
What's the next topic?
I ate the next topic. There is no more topics.
You fat buffoon.
That's so mean. Why would you say that? You hurt my fat feelings. I'm gonna eat my feelings now. I hope I cry so I can drink these tears. Wash this meal down with my tears.
Do you prefer large or small areolas?
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, that one slipped through the cracks. That one slipped through the cracks. Only thing I got to say about areolas is I like my areolas like I like my pancakes.
Flat?
In my mouth.
Oh, that's funny. I'm like, pancakes, like you flat or fluffy? like the fluffy area.
In the morning.
In the morning. With bacon. Dude, I love bacon. If I could have bacon and a pair of areolas, Like that might be a nice
That's
breakfast.
just a weird combination right now.
It sounds weird, but
This is a weird topic.
if you put syrup, you know what? I'm not going to go any further. Hope I don't offend anyone.
Next topic.
People who love their pets more than their kids.
I hate those people.
Don't say that. Because there could be people that don't have children. Well, that topic makes no sense.
What?
Never mind.
Did you read a book ever in your life? This guy. You didn't read no mystery books. What'd you call it? Children of Science?
Children of Science. That's a cult. Children of Science is a cult. No, I didn't read their books. It's just for the greater good.
Yeah, man.
Choose your own adventure.
Choose your own adventure. Yeah, whatever.
People that love pets more than their children.
Yeah, I really don't like those people.
Okay.
It's like, cause it's like they would take their dogs and their cats like to more vet appointments than they take their kids to doctor appointments.
Well, maybe their kids don't get sick.
They tell the kids like, nah.
Maybe the kids eating apples and flossing and the dogs ain't.
They got like home remedies for the kids. They get chicken pox. You putting them in a tub full of oatmeal because it's just a home remedy. You get sick, you put vapor rub on your lip and all that garbage. Nah, man. But you're taking the cat and the dog to the vet. Get out of here with that. I don't like it. Why does the dog have a sweater, a doggy sweater, and your kid ain't got nothing for Christmas? Your kid ain't got
Is it, hold on, this didn't happen to you, did it?
Where's that knitted sweater? Where's that knitted sweater for little Johnny? Corey got
the Sean John sweater for the dog. That's what I got on.
Right. No, I don't like that.
You don't like my sweater?
I like your sweater.
Oh.
The sweater's dope, son.
You said I don't like it.
Yeah,
Or you talking about the I got you.
the parents who like their
Appreciate
animals more than dog. I mean, their kids.
I don't know. I don't think I ever ran across that situation. I just assume I never assumed that the parent loved the dog more than the kid.
I mean, love is a tough word to
or
say,
liked
but
or paid more attention to. Well, you know what? I don't know.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
never came across a person like that. I know they do exist. Maybe in the movies I've observed it, but not in real life.
I've seen people they come and they hug their dog like it ain't nothing to it. But when their kid come home from like daycare, go in the room, go do your homework. And
And
I'm
hit
like,
the kid
yo.
over the head with a newspaper.
I don't know if they do all that, but that would be funny. But yeah, man, I'm not a fan. I hate people. I hate to see. I know I'm about to offend somebody with this one, and I'm not sorry.
That's what you do. That's the nature of
Yeah,
Jay.
yeah. I'm bringing season 2 just like I left
He's
season 1.
coming in hard season 2. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I don't like when people like kiss and lick their dogs on the mouth and the tongue.
And in their defense, this is what they say.
Don't say that. Defend. Do not defend them. I don't care what they have to say.
And they say that the dog's mouth is cleaner than a
Man, who
human's.
said that? That's stupid.
No, it's what they say. I don't know.
Nobody says that. Somebody
Hold
said
on,
that's
no,
what they
whoa,
say.
whoa, whoa. No. Honestly, it's like I don't know. I don't know.
I'm
I don't have a
telling
dog.
you.
I don't have a dog.
I'm telling.
But they say it's scientifically proven that
No.
the dog's mouth is cleaner than a
Here's what
human's.
happened. Here's what happened. Somebody said they said dogs' mouth was cleaner than humans.
Mm-hmm.
That's what somebody said, and they took that and they took the somebody said out, and then it just became, well, they said blah blah blah, and they were supposed to be scientists, but they didn't say that. Scientists never said that.
Information,
But they
piece of
also
information.
lick their own butts.
to clean it. Because what they can't use.
Right.
toilet
So
paper.
what do they do? So what do they do after they clean it with their tongue?
Then they clean it with their mouth.
I'm saying they can't clean their tongue with their tongue. They lick their own tongue.
Yeah, and then they spit it out.
If they lick their butt to clean their butt,
If they lick their
then-
butt to clean their butt,
then the bad stuff that was from on their
on
butt,
their butt is on their tongue,
right?
and then it goes back in their mouth.
You
and
know
then
who's
they
you know who don't do
swivel and
that?
Swallow.
You know who don't do that?
who don't do that?
Kids. Kids don't lick their own butts.
Well, if
People don't lick their own butts.
But you know what?
I don't lick my own butt to clean my butt.
But you know what? If
My
a
tongue is
kid,
way cleaner than a dog's tongue.
I agree. But if a kid could reach his butt, I bet you a kid will lick his butt. Kids put anything in their mouth. And I think that's why God made it so that we can't do that. Because we've been going around licking our butts and stuff just because.
I promise you, if a kid were to do that, the kid would not do it again.
I don't know. I don't know how we got on butt licking. But if a kid licked his butt, I think he would do it again. Because he'd be like, you know what? I just licked my butt.
Kids are smart, and they have taste buds.
I ate boogers.
You're a buffoon.
I ate boogers when I was a kid.
Yes, you're a buffoonery kid.
But you know what? It was a whole lot of buffoons because I know a lot of
people ate boogers too.
Hold on. So you never ate a booger?
Hey, wait a minute.
I mean, you quick to call somebody a buffoon, but it's just like you got the T-shirt yourself.
Yes, I have eaten a booger.
Okay, all right.
But I didn't choose to eat them like you did. You
Hold on, wait a second. So somebody made you eat boogers?
I was bullied. I was bullied as a kid.
He made you eat boogers?
He made me eat one booger, my own booger. I'm making it up.
I don't know, cause I don't know how to feel because I voluntarily ate them. You know what I'm saying? So it's just.
I'm saying I've tried one before, yes, but it wasn't like it was an afternoon snack.
So here's the thing: it's just like, the booger was accessible. Right?
You had snack boogers.
Snack boogers? What's snack boogers?
You had snack boogers, like you ate them when mommy didn't give you a peanut butter jam sandwich. You had booger sandwiches, and I didn't do none of that. How you put boogers in? Those are not pickles, Corey.
Son, no.
Those
It's not relish.
Sweet pickles.
Sweet pickles. Sweet pickles. That's what.
Holiday proposals.
I hate them.
Oh my God, yo! You like becoming the curmudgeon. You like the curmudgeon of off the pad, son.
What was that word you just used?
Curmudgeon.
What is that?
Like grumpy, upset, grumpy all the time.
Curmudgeon?
Curmudgeon. C-U-R. Mudgeon. I don't know how to spell it.
Curmudgeon.
Curmudgeon.
So that's not a name of a character. That's a word. That's a term.
Is it a character? I'm pretty sure it is a character name.
I don't know where you get the curmudgeon from.
It's a word.
Is it a vocabulary word?
Yeah, it's a vocabulary. Is it a vocabulary word? Most words are
that's
vocabulary
redundant.
words. Is that an audible word? No, it's a hidden word, sir. It's a silent word. You can't hear it because all the letters are silent.
I meant, was it like the name of a character?
No, it's a
was
word.
It a term in addition? I got you.
No,
it's a word. Okay.
Yeah, like it has a definition.
Curmudgeon.
Curmudgeon.
Curmudgeon. No, how did you use it? I don't know that word.
I said you're the curmudgeon of off the pad.
All right.
You're becoming the curmudgeon of off the pad.
And what does that mean?
Like grumpy and doesn't like anything.
Why don't you just say you're becoming the grumpy person?
Well, I don't know, because curmudgeon seemed easier to say at the time. That's the front part of my brain, so I just said curmudgeon.
If you say so.
I mean, well, grumpy because you're not grumpy. I mean, it's just like well,
if I'm not grumpy, then I can't be the curmudgeon.
I mean, but you're not just grumpy. I mean, by curmudgeon, it covers a little bit. You know what?
So you don't really know what it means.
I'm looking this up now.
But you thought that it was appropriate to describe my character.
No. I know what it is, but you're asking me a lot of questions, yo, and it's just like...
Because I don't know what it is.
And I just told you what it is. Curmudgeon is a bad-tempered or surly person. What?
What is surly? Like, what's going on? This is SAT? This is a SAT joke?
You haven't heard the word surly before?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to say.
Yeah.
I hate definitions.
Does it fit? Right. Does it fit? Yeah, whatever. Nah, man, I hate holiday proposals. I think it's cliche, and I think it ruins one or the other, in my opinion.
How does it ruin? That's a joyous occasion. Like,
if you propose on a holiday, then if you propose on Christmas, then it's like, all right, so this isn't Christmas. This is
it's Christmas.
Proposal.
This is the Christmas he proposed. This is the best Christmas.
You thinking about a dude proposing to you?
Well, hold on. Well, no, I'm just saying. It's just like.
What are you saying?
Usually, shut up, dude.
I'm not saying anything.
I'm just saying. Usually, the dude does the proposal. So, from woman's perspective, it's just like that's like the best Christmas ever. It's just like you got proposed. So even for the dude, it's like it'd be dope. It's like, yo, I just proposed to her. This is like the best Christmas ever, and she said yes. This is the Christmas that we proposed.
My thing is, like, I don't know.
You think it takes away from the holiday?
For me, it does,
Okay.
and I like to celebrate things like that. Like,
it's not you have to celebrate every year. Here goes your anniversary again of the proposal.
I don't know. I celebrate an engagement.
You celebrate engagement?
I would.
Okay. I wouldn't. I didn't. I don't even know the date I proposed to my ex-wife.
Well, you see, there you go. You just said it all in one sentence.
I didn't know when she wasn't my ex.
I'm saying your ex-wife.
Yeah.
Now, had you known this stuff and had you celebrated your engagement, probably wouldn't be your ex-wife.
And you're probably
Hate
right.
to put it to you like that, brother.
You never know. You never know. You know, if I remember that one date,
Another date, I asked my girl to be my girlfriend,
Okay.
and when I propose, I'm gonna know that date. It's like, to me, it's like people would expect it. It's like, man, if you've been with your significant other for a while, and then it's like Christmas comes, it's like, all right, so then they're gonna expect it because it's so cliche, or Valentine's Day, or New Year's.
So just because they expect it doesn't mean it's bad. It doesn't take away from
It doesn't mean it's bad, but it just makes you seem cliche and normal. I'm not normal. I will never be typical. I will never be average. I will never be mediocre. I will never be some regular Joe Schmo. I will always be the fantastic, the outside of the box thinking, the creative, Jaye, beep, beep, Tola. Somebody say it.
Flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
That's my monologue on episode 1 of season 2, Off the Pad.
You should have made all that rhyme. And then, you know what I'm saying, that would have been like pretty dope.
I will never be average. I will always be magic. I will never be mediocre.
I will
always be
magic.
over. Are you repeating? What are you doing?
I was
I was trying to rhyme here.
I was helping you out.
You weren't helping
I
me
would
out.
never be average. I would always make sandwich. Something like that. I don't know.
That make you a buffoon.
I'm just sick of buffoon. It's just dumb. It's just dumb.
You getting mad?
Yeah, because I don't like it was just a dumb word.
Well, that's how the curmudgeons do.
Curmudgeons.
What? Whatever.
Curmudgeon. You gotta know how to say your name.
That's how curmudgeons do. Propose on a non-holiday day.
Just say on a non-holiday.
the curmudgeon redundancy.
On a non-holiday day.
Round 2. Discussion topics. First topic is worst car you ever had.
That sounds like a Trey Songz song. It'd be the worst car I ever had.
An R. Kelly remix.
Um,
I just blew up my transmission or something. It's the remix to ignition. Just blew up my transmission. I rolled over a body.
You remind me of a car dead and sleep. I don't know what's that didn't make any sense.
It sure did it. It sounded morbid as well.
Yeah,
You remind me of a car dead. You could have said out of gas or something, flat
Battery
tires or something.
dead.
No headlights, but dead.
I mean, after bedtime, battery dead, like that.
Okay, battery's dead. That's different. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I meant it. It just didn't come out.
You
Didn't come out that way.
remind me of a car dead. He was like, what? That's like I would have never guessed that.
What was the topic? Worst cars? Worst car I
you
ever
ever had.
Are you kidding me? Everything I drove was always sweet. I'm Jaye Toller. I don't have any worse cars.
That's luxury. That's luxury.
As long as I had a car to get me from A to B, it's a great car. So I don't respect someone saying they had a worse car if they were able to not walk.
Well, it doesn't mean that the car was bad. You could have a luxury car. You could have all luxury cars. But what was the worst luxury car that you had? Like that's.
I got you. I see what you're saying.
It doesn't mean what was the most, but the worst car you ever had.
All right, I understand.
And you can also take it literal.
And so when you put it that way, I don't have any worse cars because I'm Jaye Toller.
I get the same car every year. The same model, son. I don't change up. Change is for buffoons.
A Pontiac 6000. It was a 1990. I think it was a 1990 Pontiac.
I was going to say 6,000, but
what made it bad? It wasn't even like that. The car was all that messed up.
Because it was a Pontiac. What? Ba-boom.
But my dad
I got
gave
a
it to
Pontiac
me.
now. Sorry. Shout out to Pontiac when he's sponsored.
And I think they're run by GM.
General Motors, we love you.
My dad gave me this car, but it was in my aunt's name,
Mm-hmm.
and the license plates that were on it belonged to a car that my dad used to drive.
Mm-hmm.
But that had broken down, but
Mhm.
he didn't want to pay for new registration and new all of that. Now, I didn't know any of this, but what made it bad is when I got pulled over by the police
They
for,
laughed.
for speeding,
Mm-hmm.
and it had a rejection sticker on it. The registration wasn't in my name, and I was like, no, it's my dad's car, and it wasn't in his name. It happened to be in my aunt's.
Criminal, son.
And of course, I didn't know my aunt's address or phone
Or
number.
her name. It's Aunt Pookie.
And then that would be a dude, right? but
I mean, I don't know.
and then the license plates belonged to this other car that my mom used to drive. So the cops were ready to arrest me, and I'm like, I don't know any of this. My dad gave me this car, and they were like, your dad doesn't own any of this. The license plate belonged to your mom's car. The car's in my aunt's name. Like, he's like, what did your dad have to do? I'm like, he gave me the car. Like, I was so mad. That's what made that the worst car.
So what happened is like, did they let you go?
Yeah,
They still let you drive off?
yeah. Because I was skipping school. I was skipping school.
You were skipping school in a stolen a car that was a mutt.
Yep. But I had a girl from Chester, Virginia, and I lived in
gotcha.
Richmond, Virginia, and I was heading to take her home.
Mm-hmm.
So the police were like, all right, get her home.
And then we'll get you when you come back.
Told me just drive it and park it. They gave me a couple tickets, but they let me drive it back.
And the car ran well, but just because it was a hodgepodge situation of registrations of it, that's what made the worst car.
Yeah.
It was just one car, man. It was a shared car with my first roommate, yo. I can't remember what kind of. I might have been a Rabbit. No, it was a Omni something.
There's a Rabbit. There's a car called a Rabbit.
I don't know. I probably made that up, but I know it was an Omni. It was an Omni.
That's a hotel.
Maybe it was a Marriott, but no. But I think there was an Omni.
I think they do. Yeah, I think
there
Omni
was a
is
little
car.
Omni, like a little 4-door joint. It was almost like a little square car, like a little square hatchback type of thing.
I hate those.
Yeah, well, that's what it was, little joint, right? And
Only buffoons drive those.
well, it gets worse. And not only did we drive it, but we rigged it up, yo. Like the ignition key was like gone. So we
The key or the ignition hole? The ignition.
the ignition hole was gone. So we had to use a screwdriver to start the car.
What?
Yeah, we had to like shimmy the ignition switch, and to start it, we left a screwdriver in the glove compartment, and then you take the screwdriver, put ignition, start it, turn it, then just to get the engine, sparked, and then take the screwdriver out, put it back in the glove compartment, then drive the car.
So you drive with no key in it.
No key, yeah.
How do you cut it off?
Screwdriver, turn it back.
Oh.
And we kept a towel over the steering wheel, like the ignition, so nobody could just look in there and see that we didn't have an ignition in there.
Can you do that now with another car? Don't answer that. that was a trick question.
Oh, my fault.
I was
I was thinking about my car, but I know I could do it with my car. But yes, you can do it. Also, with that car, it was like one of the cars. You know what I'm saying? But like we were always in the joint. Like we used to go to the basketball court, so it smelled like sweat.
musk.
Yeah, it smelled like musk and sweat and everything else.
That's disgusting.
And then
I never had a car smell like that.
yeah, well, I had one. And then I remember I went on a date one time. I went on
In
a
the
date.
car? That's stupid.
In the car. Went in the
It
car.
had to be
yo.
your first and last date.
No, it was a first date, and it was actually a pretty dope date because she thought it was cute. You know what I'm saying? That
She thought what was cute?
She thought it was cute that.
Your screwdriver sock smelling car.
Well, first she was impressed that I could get the car started, so that was like she was very impressed with that. I mean, she wasn't easy to impress. Trust me. I mean, I
I
don't
was about to say she had to be a buffoon.
It did.
You can start your car with a screwdriver.
You're so cool.
You're so romantic. You must know everything.
You're responsible. Yeah,
I
so
love the smell. You must work out.
but I lived like I lived in Ashland at the time. I used to live in Ashland. And then so like the car, it was overheating. And then so what I had to do was I actually drove to my parents' house and asked if I could use my dad's car to take her home.
That sounds smart. That's
Yeah.
probably the smartest thing you did in that day. You should have started that way. I'm glad you stuck it through.
Yeah, I mean, we still cool friends. We still cool friends. We're still, is that good English? We still cool friends?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah, all right. We're still cool.
We are still cool friends.
We still cool peoples. Yeah.
All right.
I want to sure you remember that. That was funny. But anyway.
My boy used to drive this van. It was like an MPV or something.
Was it Sweet Pickles?
No.
All right. Just checking.
But we called
I
it.
like the MPVs.
We called it the Smoke Dragon
Mm-hmm.
because it don't used to smoke like a whole lot out of its tailpipe.
Mm-hmm. White smoke and stuff?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just a whole bunch of smoke. Max speed, 45 miles per hour.
That's funny.
No matter how far you push, how hard you push the gas pedal, that was the fastest it can go.
Was there an idle on it thing or?
I don't know what IDA is.
Idle, like the max speed, but it was set like that, or the car was just raggedy?
No, the car was raggedy.
Idle.
The car could go to like 120.
Oh, okay.
The van or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean, well, you know, I used the wrong word. I'm sorry. A governor is what I meant.
to control it?
Yeah, like it. Yeah,
No, there was no setting
it wasn't rigged.
of any kind.
Okay,
No,
not a governor. I'm sorry. All right,
it just couldn't go faster than 45.
that's funny.
And I went on a date in his van because I didn't have a car at the time.
Hold on, so you talk about my date in my car, and you took a girl in a smoke dragon, and I'm the buffoon.
Yes,
Okay, continue.
because this wasn't our first date.
Okay,
I knew the girl before.
okay.
Uh,
All right. So she knew you was the buffoon.
it was our second date.
Right.
but so the van, it didn't open from the driver. The driver door didn't open,
Yeah, they climbing through the hood.
and neither did the
The
passenger
Flintstone
door.
thing going on.
You know the slide door.
Mm-hmm.
We had to open. We had to go in.
Yeah, they're going
that
through the
way.
back to the side.
Yeah,
Okay, it's cool. It's like a limo.
and it didn't go in reverse. So every time we drove
That's hilarious.
we had to find a parking space where we could like pull in so that we
And
could
put
be
it in
spacing out.
neutral. Yeah, they put this. All right, baby, you gotta push.
Or we found a hill. Absolutely. Or we
Yeah,
had
that's
to
so
park it on
hilarious,
the incline.
Yeah, your car definitely trumps mine, son.
That wasn't my car. I said that was my friend's car.
You drove it. You responsible. You responsible for that decision.
Yeah, that was a piece of crap. Smoke that.
Here's another topic.
Boom.
Waiting in the emergency room.
That is a painful experience.
Literally.
Puns. I don't know if that's a pun, but
Snup.
I got you.
Puns backward.
I got it.
I mean, but listeners didn't get it.
Yeah, I mean, it was whack.
That
that one wasn't funny.
It
You're
was supposed
funny.
to be funny.
You're
It was
funny,
supposed
Corey.
to be funny. It was
That-
supposed to be funny. It
That
was
one
just.
wasn't funny.
It wasn't supposed to be funny. It was just a tick.
That's every comedian's excuse when they don't get a laugh. I was just being real. That's
No,
not being
man,
funny.
but
I'm just
it's-
telling you a story.
It's all right. First of all, it's because I'm a comedian. It doesn't mean everything I do I want to be. That's like if I drop a sandwich. I wasn't funny. I wasn't trying to be funny. I dropped the sandwich. It's just like that terminology. But shut up.
Okay. If I drop a sandwich, it's gonna be funny.
No, you know what the
About
funny
how I
part
drop
after
it.
you drop a sandwich will be watching you eat it after you drop it. That's the funny part. Let's go on with the topic. I'm not giving you time to respond. Just not giving you time to respond. Waiting in the emergency room, yeah, it's definitely tragic.
You say let's get over the topic, and that's all you got to say. You buffoon. What does it matter with you? You have made buffoon status on every topic so far. Get mad at me. Get mad at me.
Curmudgeon.
Yeah, What is it? Curmudgeon.
No, you're curmudgeon, but I called you curmudgeon.
Curmudgeon. Curmudgeon.
Curmudgeon.
I hate that word.
Whatever, you would. Curmudgeon.
I hate that word. So, yeah, man, I think it's painful. Here's my thing about when you go into the waiting room. What is it? Emergency room?
Emergency room. It could be the waiting room.
Emergency room. You gotta act sicker than what you are. Just to the registrar. But then when you get to the doctor, don't lie to the doctor. I hate people that lie to doctors.
Why would you lie to the doctor? That's dumb.
People,
because you want to get better.
Well, they exaggerate their symptoms.
Okay, I got you.
Not like lying, tell them something totally opposite.
You're not getting fixed. I broke my knee. Tell him it's your liver. No, it's my knee.
But I hate people that exaggerate. Man, I vomited 14 times this morning. And everything, it was green stuff coming up. My ears are bleeding.
I saw glitter.
Like, you have a whole new problem.
Yeah, you have a...
You're a buffoon. You need to be prescribed some...
You have a circus in your belly, sir.
Some anti-buffoon medicine.
Yeah. You have a time portal.
Waiting at the emergency room can be a drag.
I don't think I ever waited in the emergency room, yo.
I've had to wait in emergency rooms a few times, and I hate it. But I guess I understand. I suppose. I mean, there's other people who are sick, and I'm not the only one. And this is an emergency. It's not scheduled. The doctors aren't planning for it.
It's always weird to see like the different cases in the emergency room. It's just like, oh my God, like if they didn't take this guy, like I know I'm gonna be waiting for a long time. It's just amazing, like if you walk in there. Matter of fact, we had was you there tonight?
Nah.
Dude, you remember? Hold up. All right, I'm gonna remind you.
I know what happened.
Me and you was out.
Yeah.
And the two girls were in a car accident.
Yeah.
Okay. But you didn't go to the emergency room? It was just me.
It was just you.
Okay, yeah, all right. That was a crazy night, yo. Like, we was in the emergency room for like hours till morning. And there was a fight in the emergency room. And now if I talking about the fight during the podcast, this is too long. Too much happened.
Yeah.
I should have told that story rather than the hernia story. Like, the fight story was way more interesting.
Well, you told it.
Yeah.
We talked about it in another podcast.
We did? The fight?
I think so.
Oh.
It wasn't a topic. I think it was like during the catch-up time.
That's cool. I don't think so, but anyway. There was a fight in the emergency room, and it was an epic fight. Like, bottles were thrown and wet mop floor signs.
T-shirts were taken off.
Signs? Is there wet floor mop signs?
Stop saying mop.
Mops, but they put the mop out to block the sign.
It's just a wet floor sign.
Those were thrown as well.
Yeah. And shirts were taken off, right?
Yeah, dude almost took off his clothes.
How did he look?
He looked like he was about to fight.
Good answer.
It's the only answer. And he was standing there in all his glory.
Had the sweat glistening
just
on
glistening
my ball.
all over his body. And I was like, I think I need to see a doctor.
I've been delivered. Sorry if you have to wait in emergency rooms. I understand your pain.
But by the time this podcast airs, I hope you are still not in an emergency room.
But this might be something good to listen to while you're in
and also to share with other patients.
Someone asked, what is the proper way to receive a gift that you don't like?
Give it back. Don't receive it. Baby, why would you why would you come and give me this? What can I do with these pots and pans? This is for you. This is a gift for you. Like, why are you giving this to me? Well, I thought it'd be nice if you start cooking. No, baby. You take that, you put a bow on it, I'll sign my name,
I'm taking my gift back.
You can have it.
I'm taking my sports cameras back.
I'll bring you a steak. You cook the steak on that.
You ever got a gift that you didn't like and had to give it back? I mean, I think everybody got a gift that they didn't want.
I'm way too upfront and honest.
I don't want to hear it, dude.
What?
I mean, yeah, whatever.
What are you about to say? What
Yo,
you
whatever,
saying?
son.
Why can't I talk? What you saying?
I just don't believe that I'm also putting words in my mouth. You didn't say it, but I'm just cutting you off before you say it. I do believe that you have received a gift that you did not want, and you didn't say anything to the person. You just took it and just went on with it.
No.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that every time you get a bad gift, you actually say, "This is a stupid gift."
I didn't call it stupid, but I absolutely.
This is the buffoon gift.
I absolutely said something. What do you mean you don't believe that?
I don't believe you.
What's the matter?
You're
with
that
you?
heartless.
But you know the kind of person. What do you,
No. I mean,
hold on.
no,
What you
no.
mean heartless?
Yeah, well, hold up.
Why
All
gotta
right.
be heartless? That would be heartful, right? To express
that's
someone.
horrible because it's the thought that counts. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't like the gift. I mean, I think the whole thing about gift giving in general is the fact that somebody thought enough of you to purchase or to give you something, period. So, okay, well, thank you. I may not need it or whatever, but yo, thanks for thinking about me. I appreciate it.
But you just said, but you don't need it.
Yeah, but I still, no. You don't even have to say it. It's just like, you could just know that, hey, I don't need this, but thank you for doing this. I appreciate you thinking about me.
What are you saying? So you just know that you don't need it, but tell the person thank you and accept it?
Yeah, because it's the thought. Like, yo, I appreciate this.
Nah, son.
If it's a gift, it's not just like I'm just giving you something. Hey, take that. Oh, no, I don't need that. But it's a gift. It's not like I'm just randomly buying you something or hey, man, here's some extra da-da-da. But no, I don't need that. All right, cool.
Man.
But a gift is like, yo, I'm going to give you something.
Because I was thinking about you, and here's the thing, though. But see, man, my thing is that I think you can do. I think there's a nice and polite and diplomatic way to say thank you, but no thank you. Even if it is a gift. Someone give me a gift that I can't use or don't like. Say, you know what? Hey, thank you so much for thinking about me. I appreciate it. But honestly, I have no use for this. Or I'm not a fan of it.
It's so mean, dog.
That's not mean. That's being real. So,
so
if you don't have anyone else you can give it to, or you can't use it for yourself, I'll take it, and I'll find some use for it. But I can't use this. And to me, that lets them know that first of all, that I'm not afraid to be honest, and second, not to give me a gift like this again, because I can't use it. What if they give me a gift and I just say thank you, and then they take that as, oh, he must like this, and then they start giving me other stuff that's of the same nature, and I'm like, yo, I've got all these candles.
Sweet pickle socks.
Right. Like, what am I gonna do with candles made by sweet pickle socks? Like,
I mean, but I don't know. In that circumstance, I think it depends on what it is. But just because you don't like it, I mean, like if somebody gets me a sweater, right?
Like that sweater you have.
Well, hold on. First of all, you're contradicting yourself because it is a dope. It's a different sweater.
I do like the sweater.
I do like the sweater.
I'm just picking on you.
You know what? I'm getting real self-conscious about this sweater right now. But you know what I like about it? It's just like I could just crunch it up. Forget it. It just comes back to its normal form.
You can ball it up.
You can
it'll never get wrinkled.
It won't wrinkle.
Because it doesn't have wrinkles. It's not wrinkle material.
You could put it in your pocket. Like you could actually, it could be a hot day, and you could take off your sweater, ball it up, put it in your pocket, and then rock your T-shirt. And then when you get home, or later in the evening,
give it to the cat.
When it gets,
it looks like a yard.
And then the cat says, "No, thank you. I just can't wear this. I appreciate the thought." Nah, but I think it depends on what it is. Like I just can't see myself getting a gift, or I'll say a sweater, example, getting a sweater, and then me telling the person, yo, I'm just not into this sweater. I'm not going to wear this, but thank you for spending your money. Can you get another sweater?
No. Here's what you do.
If something is small, I can understand. Like, this doesn't fit, I may need a bigger size, but da-da-da.
What if it's ugly and it's small?
You don't say that.
You say, yeah, I'm going to need a bigger size. So you're going to make them go get your right size for something ugly that you don't want to wear?
I don't know. I don't think I've been in that situation. I have.
The way to avoid it is about telling them you don't like it.
Okay.
In a nice way.
So what is that way? So this is the answer. What's the answer to the question? How do you break it to the person?
Will you give me a sweater?
Here's your sweater.
You give me a sweater that I don't like.
Here's your sweater. Boom.
Oh man, hey look, bro. I appreciate that you're thinking of me. But honestly, dog, I can't wear that. I'm not a fan of it.
Oh, okay.
So you can take it back if you got some use for it, or if you ain't got no use for it, I'll find somewhere to take it.
All right. Well, no, I'll just take it back. I'll just tell the kids at the tell the kids at the hospital that they didn't like the gift. That's all. I'll bring it back to them. It's all good. Yep, it's all good. Like, yeah.
All right, dog. Thanks. Tell the kids I'm sorry. Tell the kids I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. Like, they wasn't feeling well. So, and the thing, I mean, before they took the medication, okay.
That's real nice of them. I hope they got some good experience out of it. But
well, everybody's still, they're not there, but some of them didn't make it. But the one that's still alive, I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him and tell him that I didn't appreciate the gift, man. But it's all good. All right, it's all good. It's all good. No hard feelings, man. All right. Thanks, cool.
All right then, dog. Like whatever, dude. Shut up.
But those could be circumstances.
If you don't tell somebody, I guess my part of that is I've given gifts to people before that I thought that they would like, that they ended up not liking. They didn't tell me that they didn't like it. They took it with a smile, said thank you, and then they gave it away. To me, that's a worse blow than telling me, hey, you know what? Thank you, Jaye, for thinking of me and getting me this, but I'm not a fan, or I have no use for it. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll go get my money back. I'd rather that than for you to take it, say thank you, and then give it to somebody else without even letting me know.
Okay, I can see that.
So that's the perspective I'm coming at it from. So if someone were to do that to me and to give me a gift that I didn't like, I'm not going to do that to them and just take it with a smile and then just go give it away when they don't know.
Okay, I perceive that. I take that. I accept that. That's good. That's good.
You're a stupid kid.
Someone asked, what's up with the lack of black protagonists in video games?
Is that a good or bad thing? like somebody just announcing that there's a lack of black protagonists in video. Like, what if Super Mario was black? Like,
I don't know.
I wouldn't play that game.
I don't think I would. I don't know. If Super Mario was black, I think that there would be a boycott on the video game because they would say, "Why is he a plumber? Why is he going in the sewers and stuff like that? And why is he eating mushrooms? Why is he banging his head on bricks
to save the little white girl?" Like that would be the biggest. Like,
why they keep fooling him? He keeps going, and she's in another castle. They just keep leading him on.
Yeah. What is it? Zelda?
But if Zelda was black, why is he in a little green suit?
How does he know how to shoot a bow and arrow?
I mean, well, that does make sense. I mean, if you think about it, that does make sense.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense, yeah.
What about Pac-Man? It'd be Black Man.
That's funny.
It'll be Pac-Man. He'll be black. He'll be running away from the sheets. from the ghosts in the sheets. That makes sense.
Eating pellets.
Forget the pellets.
Eating a banana.
Yeah. Well, there's also strawberry and cherries in his defense.
Yeah.
But also, there's little crack rocks all around. I don't like that.
Of course, they put him in the maze and make him go around.
Yep.
In a game that never ends.
And the ghosts keep getting faster and faster and faster because they got to catch them.
And there's even one round where he can't even attack the ghost. Regardless of all the power pellets that he eat, the ghost never turned into food.
So true. Nah.
What other video games we got?
But why is there a lack of black protagonists in video games?
Because they wouldn't sell.
Yeah, I mean,
realistically speaking, a video game with a black protagonist would not sell. Unless the video game was starring Denzel Washington or Will Smith.
but I think that's here's what I like about video games. Like well, honestly, I don't own a video game system because I don't wanna. I want one, but I don't wanna get caught up in a video game and then I won't be getting any work done, dog. Like if I have one, I know that will happen. But the games that I like to play, that I will play all day, are the games where I can create my own character. Then I'll make the protagonist look like me.
Like Sims or like the Wii Me's?
I don't know what a Wii Me is, but the Sims I know.
Wii. Well, it's just Wii. The Wii. The
Oh,
game
Nintendo
system,
Wii?
the Wii. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
And the Me character. The Wii Me.
I don't know me. I don't know what that is. The
For the game
avatar?
system,
The
you have
avatar?
to, yeah.
Okay. All right. I guess, yeah, something like that.
I mean, but it's not a game. But you don't mean that. You mean full games that you can control the
Mm-hmm.
The
With
character
the main
build.
character, I can
Okay.
control his features.
Okay.
You know, I'll make him look like me. I'll make him dark skin and skinny and bald head.
So like on sports game where you can
Sport
create your
games.
character.
That's my receiver. My wide receiver is me. He's gonna be bald, skinny, and black.
Okay.
And even like when I played what is it like the crime thing where you take the car, you steal the car.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, that one. But
Mhm.
it was the some other game like that. I made the dude look like me because I wanted to be running around.
But you know what?
What?
On all those games where you can build your character,
Mm-hmm.
they be having like 2 shades of black and like 57 whites. And it's like, how do you get whiter? It makes no sense.
There's always a bald head or an afro.
Right.
Bald head or afro. What do you want? Take your pick. Take your pick. Or a skull cap guy. Come on. What do you want? Bald head, skull cap, or afro. Like that's it.
Yeah.
Or dreads. They're starting to add dreads to them now. Like
Really?
Yeah.
They got characters with locks?
Well, it's look like cornrows.
That must be a Grand Theft Auto. Like they can't be
Well,
on any other game.
sports games and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Sports games and like those games like that. But like I got this. All right, I love this. This game called XCOM. It's like an army game, like military game, and you can make your army men, right? And the thing that I don't like, you do like nationalities. You pick the nationality, and then you choose which facial features you want, for the person. And like all like the black nationalities is just like almost hideous. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's like crazy big noses and crazy big lips. It's just like ew. Yeah, I don't even want to be that anymore.
You know what I would play if they came out with it?
What would you
with
play?
Black characters. If they came out with a Double Dragon,
Double Curmudgeons. That's what
What?
you would play.
Jaiye Toller and Corey Marshall.
Double Dragons.
We could star in Double Dragon video game.
That'd be pretty dope.
That would be dope, I think.
That would be dope.
Like,
Off the pad version.
I would absolutely. Do we have any game developers that listen to this show? We can do like a 5-minute mock up.
There you go.
of little-
Even if it's one level.
right.
Yeah.
That would be sweet. I would actually. I promise I would buy a Double Dragon video game with 2 black dudes. There's no black protagonist.
Or maybe he was picking. Maybe he was like, hey, how come there's no black protagonists in video games, but they're always antagonists?
Are they?
I don't know. Double Dragon has a couple. I don't know. You're
Yeah.
always beating up.
Yeah, it's
black
like
gangs.
5. Yeah.
You're always beating up the black guys because they're.
Oh, that's funny. Michael Jackson Moonwalker.
Boom.
Right.
But did he stay black?
New Year's resolutions.
I guess that's a good topic to end on. New Year's resolutions. One, I forget it. Before Jai even opens his curmudgeon mouth, about how he hates New Year's resolutions. I just want to say that
I hate New Year's. You took too long. Your stuttering caught you.
But my mouth was open when that came out. But I just wanted to say.
Did something go in?
Nah. I was going to say that.
Not yet.
The New Year's resolution that I have is to do my best to do my part in making sure that Off the Pad is as entertaining as possible for this year.
Aww.
Yeah.
You weren't planning on that before New Year's?
I was.
like this is just your resolution?
This is my resolution.
Yeah, are you mad that I asked you that question?
I am. I'm mad you killjoy.
Man, I hate New Year's resolutions. Like I do. I think they're for buffoons. The thing, here's what it is.
I think we talked about this before, but
I think we did. So you don't want me to get into it? I don't have to get into it. Then.
Yo, man, you've been hating all podcasts. I mean, just say something. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying not to hate, but these people keep asking these buffoonery questions. I don't like none of these people.
I hate this podcast. I just hate the podcast.
Nah, man. I love all the listeners and I love all the people that suggested these topics. Thank you. But no, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of these resolutions because my thing is, if you think of something that you want to change about yourself or something that you want to do differently, start right now when you think it. Don't be planning when to change. Start changing when you think of changing, and start doing it differently when you think of doing it differently. Why make a New Year's resolution? You know what I'm gonna do though? Everybody that made New Year's resolutions public on Twitter or Facebook, I took a screenshot and I wrote down names and what their New Year's resolutions were. And I'm going to personally check with them in about 4 months and see if they're on par or on track.
That's good.
With what they say that their resolutions were.
That's so mean and evil.
Well, it's not. It's not to throw it in your face. I'm trying to help encourage. Hey, in the beginning of the year,
throw it in your face, but I'm gonna throw it in your face.
Nah, man. It's just a quick.
You actually did that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, got a next.
So like a friendly reminder kind of thing. Like
yeah.
Okay.
And like some of these people
follow up.
Some of these people I don't even know, but I'm hoping that they receive it as a checkup and an encouragement more than hey, you're not doing what you said you would do. Like, because that's not how I mean it. I genuinely mean to say, hey, man, you said this. I don't know if any of your friends are holding you accountable, but here, are you following this? You don't have to answer me, but just think about this to yourself. This is what you said your New Year's resolution was. Know for yourself where you are, and I'm just reminding you in case you lost the way.
That's I don't know what the word is, but that's a gesture.
Yeah, I mean,
gesture,
good or bad, I don't know. But
I mean, actually, it could be thoughtful. Being that it didn't come from your curmudgeon heart, I think it's thoughtful the way that you put it. Like, hey, don't forget your goals that you set. Just checking up on you. How is that going, kind of thing.
I think most people who say they have goals and who say they've set goals that don't reach their goals don't reach them because they don't have anyone holding them accountable and nobody to keep them focused. I believe. I mean, I don't know how true that is, but I believe that has some significance in why people don't reach their goals. And people don't actually write them down. Like, you write it on Facebook, but then you forget about it, and you don't have it written anywhere in your house, not on a notepad, not on a whiteboard. So you totally lose sight of it. 4 more posts. So if I can have a way to remind them, hey, this is what you said, just making sure it's like, oh man, I did say that, and I forgot all about it.
I did say that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you need to lose weight. So I hope that's your resolution.
I'm going to start again. I ate my resolution. It tastes good. You know what I was gonna do? Honestly, like I was gonna start a New Year's resolution on the podcast, and like check in every week or give an account for my resolution to the listeners and the viewers every week. Like, hey, I'm still such and such.
I hate your idea. No, I'm joking. I'm just playing.
But I did. There was a couple ideas I had. I just didn't know which one I wanted to publicly tell everybody I was gonna do. It had to be one that I was gonna stick with. So that's why I'm still deciding on which one.
So we're not gonna get it today on this podcast?
Not tonight.
Oh, come on, son.
Yeah, because I don't know which one it would be. I don't know which one it would be. Because it was gonna be the running one.
Well, you just gotta do it. You just gotta say it, then you just gotta do it. What's the hold up?
Nah. I mean, but
why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't you be able to achieve?
Also, because I want it to be something to where I can check in weekly. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And something where hey, still doing such and such, and hopefully it could be something where people can join me as well. Or I don't know, something like that.
Can draw you?
Join me.
Oh, join.
Well, I said even worse than what join me.
Join you.
People can join me in past tense now. Join. Like it was gonna be the running thing. I was gonna start back to running, and I was gonna say I'm gonna run every week, such and such and such and such. Or it was gonna be the gym thing. You know what I'm saying? We talked about doing the Tough Mudder at one point.
Yeah.
I don't know if we still want to do that or whatever, but it's an option.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
All right. I'm with it.
I'll do a next podcast.
Run at least 2 miles a week.
I'll announce it next podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. So I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna announce what my New Year's resolution is gonna be on the next podcast, and then hopefully the viewers and listeners and Jay could keep me accountable.
Indeed. I'm with it.
Boom.
Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year's to you.
Happy New Year to all our listeners. Merry Christmas. All that.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah.
2015, son.
2015.
Staying alive. I don't forget it. But
Dos,
staying alive.
cero, uno, cinco.
Cinco.
Der, cero, un.
Un hero.
Cinq.
Un akum.
Ooh. Ni. I don't know how to say zero. Ni, zero. Ichi.
It's each.
Roku.
Is it ichi or each?
Ichi is one.
Each.
I just said ichi.
Oh, ichi.
Ichi, ni, san, shi,
So it's
go,
ni, ichi.
roku.
So it's ni, ichi.
No, ichi, ni.
No, it's ni.
Oh.
What? Yeah, because 2, 0,
Okay,
1,
yeah.
5.
Okay, yeah.
So
Ni.
ichi.
What's wrong? Are you dyslexic?
No, 0. Oh wait, but what year we doing?
Ni, zero, ichi, go.
Yeah, I'm like in the future. I'm thinking that.
Yeah, you're tripping.
Hold
By
on,
the way,
go.
that's Japanese.
You say Japanese.
Nihongo, actually.
Who you calling Nihongo?
Nihongo.
Nihongo.
You gotta say it like that.
You do Japanese.
No, nobody talks like that, other than the Japanese samurai masters.
That's what I am.
That you see on TV.
Master. You not listen to Off the Pad every week. And if you do not listen to Off the Pad, you will disgrace this family.
All right.
Oh, you're so big.
Sayonara.
I'm gonna hate. All right, once again, we definitely want to thank everybody for tuning back in to
We
Off the
love
Pad, season 2. Thank you for every subscriber, for everybody that's sharing the podcast,
You are
that's listening
amazing.
to the podcast. You definitely are amazing. Keep in
We
mind,
love
you
you.
can listen to us right from Podbean, also on iTunes.
Yeah.
Now we're on what is it?
We're on Stitcher.
On Stitcher, and trying to get on Double Twist. Not really understanding that because I thought we sent the request in, but for some reason it's not coming up on Double Stitch. But we're popping up all
Double
over the
what?
place.
Double twist.
Yeah. What did I say?
Double stitch.
Stitch.
look like your sweater was double stitched. definitely been or it could have been double twisted. This guy with his multi-fabric Christmas sweater on.
There's so many patterns in here.
So we got
And weaves and stuff.
Podbean, iTunes, Stitcher,
I'm gonna take a
and
picture of my sweater.
we're trying to do
Put it on Instagram.
double twist.
Double
There
twist.
you go. Thank you. I just wanted to say that too. Just make sure you guys understand from the bottom of both of our hearts, we love and appreciate you.
Also from the top of mine.
And from the middle of mine, I love you more than I love you before.
And I love you more than I loved you ever.
My name is Jaye Toller.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my viewers.
My name is Jaye Toller.
I'm talking to my viewers. And I'm Corey Marshall. And this is Off the Pad.
This is the podcast where your topics go on the pad.
And we talk about them off the pad.
Off the pad.
Podcast.
Peace out.
Boom.
Thank you for listening to Off the Pad Podcast with Jaye Toller and Corey Marshall. Be sure to find us online at offthepad.podbean.com. Follow us on Twitter at offthepad. You can also be a part of our Facebook page. Once again, thank you for listening to Off the Pad Podcast. And remember, kids not brushing their teeth or knowing who Paul McCartney is the reason people love their pets more than their kids.